Welcome to the VarsityKansas.com Big Show. I'm Joanna Chadwick of the Wichita Eagle and VarsityKansas.com, and we're taping here at the Eagle in our studio, and I have today Kapaun girls coach Billy Graf. Coach, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this team. It's a big week. It's substate week. We're heading into the postseason. Isn't it kind of amazing that we're taping this on March 2nd? Where did the season go?
It flew by. That's one thing that my wife and I were talking yesterday, and seems just like yesterday we just started having first practice, so definitely went by in a hurry.
Well, it's your first year at Kapaun coaching the girls, and you go into a substate that is very tough. You start off with Eisenhower, and if you win, you will likely play at Andover in the finals there. Talk about just trying to get through that substate.
Well, you got 3 of the top 5 teams in the state, in our substate, 4 of the top 10. So I feel like if we can get through that, we're definitely going to be battle tested and prepared for whatever draw we'll get up in Topeka, hopefully.
Because on the other side of the bracket, of course, you've got Carroll and you've got Andover Central. I mean, 4 of the top teams in Class 5A, 2 of them won't be going to state.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking, and it definitely. Hopefully, it won't be heartbreaking for us. You know, we hopefully we can get through, but it's definitely going to be a challenge.
Well, you do take some momentum, though, going into substate. The win over Wichita South, handing South their first loss in the City League. That was a big win, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. My assistant coach and I, Coach Littlefield and I, were talking on Sunday, and I said, man, if we can get this one, I think we might finally get some of that belief and some of that trust we've been trying to get all year. And we put that game plan together, and the girls executed it flawlessly. In the last 5 minutes, South started hitting all kinds of shots, but we were going to try to force them to shoot it. So, and then I think offensively, we went small and tried to. Kendrian's such a great player, so we had to try to get her out of the lane somehow, and so we went small and made her come out and guard us on perimeter, and we had some success with it. We made shots.
Well, and obviously the making shots thing is huge. But, you know, when you look at playing a team like South, where you're looking at a team that has won 2 straight Class 6A titles, I mean, you got to have the belief in your players, too, that you can do this, right?
Yeah, and we did, you know, and I didn't make one sub. The same 5 girls that started the game played the entire game, and I knew we could do it, you know, and I explained to the girls after the game that it was the whole program victory. The other girls that didn't get in the game helped us prepare, and then it never worked out to sub. And then, you know, by the time halfway through the third quarter, I turn around and look, and everybody's still wearing their warm-ups, and I said, oh my goodness, hopefully we have some legs left at the end, and we did. We ran out. We started running out of juice, but we got there.
I cannot believe you did not sub.
Yeah, nope, not the entire game. And the thing was we wanted, like I said, we wanted to stay small, and that's the way that it worked out, you know. And the girls did a great job of staying out of foul trouble. And, you know, they looked at me and, don't you dare take me out now, you know. So that wasn't the plan going in, but that's the way it worked out.
And those 5 were?
Grace and Sam, and Brenna Monty was the 1 freshman, and then Anna Bourne and Michaela Dreiling were. So the 4 seniors and a freshman.
That's pretty phenomenal. Well, and let's talk a little bit about the team, too, because, you know, obviously Sam and Grace, they've had such an impact over the past few years. But let's talk about some of the other kids. I mean, Brenna is one of those, you know, coming in as a freshman. That's a pretty big role to have right away.
Yeah, she came in, and, you know, she's a great shooter. Sometimes she's a very good shooter, and she's very confident in herself. And the thing with Brenna is getting her not to take it too hard if she misses her first couple. You know, okay, well, make your next one. Just don't worry about it. And then Michaela Dreiling and Anna Bourne, the other 2 seniors, the other 2, but they've been at everything, and they have bought in from the beginning, and we wouldn't be where we are without all the girls. But Michaela and Anna, as well as Grace and Sam, have all 4 provided great leadership.
Talk about Grace too, and just, I mean, her quickness, I think, is one of the things that I love to watch.
Yeah, Grace is such a great defender. She she had a practice at the beginning of the year, and you have to get out. You have to get 3 stops to get off the floor, and she had to leave because she had a thing up in Lawrence. And she said, well, it's time for me to go. I said, not until you get your 3 stops. And then she got 3 steals in about 3 seconds. She had a triple-double this year and didn't score a point. And she had 20 steals and 11 rebounds and 11 assists or something. She is one of the very best players in the city, no doubt in my mind.
Well, and she's known more for her soccer than it is for her basketball, but she has stuck with Sam and continued to come out. I know that was her deal when they were younger. What would it be like without her?
We would be a different team. I mean, Grace, she guards the other team's bigs. She guards the other team's point guards. She guards whoever we tell her to guard, and she's such a disruptive force for other teams offensively, because she's so quick, and she just got that defensive savvy. She just kind of knows where they're going to go with it and then takes advantage of it. And then her athleticism just finishes it off.
Well, and then, of course, there's Sam. I mean, and I wrote about Sam before the season. I'm looking forward to that matchup if you guys do play Andover, because Jalen Agnew is headed to Creighton and Sam's headed to Drake, both of them for basketball. So that's, 2 of the top players right there. But talk about what Sam can do for you.
Sam gets all the girls. Sam runs a show. Whatever her attitude is going into a practice or into a game, the girls feed off of her. She's one of the very best players in the state. And the girls, my group is so smart that they know that. And if Sam's uptight about something, then they'll lock in a little bit more. If Sam's kind of loosey goosey, then they follow her lead. But as far as leadership, whenever I've had any kind of conversation with her about, this is what I need you to do, okay, coach, and then she does it. And the girls follow her lead, and that's why we've had the success we've had, because of her leadership. And then I talk about it all the time, her competitive, oh my goodness, it doesn't matter what we're playing, she's going to win. And I just love that about her. And so it's really fun to coach somebody that I have so many similarities to personality-wise.
That's really interesting. So you're telling me you're highly competitive?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's tiddlywinks. I'm going to win. That's my thought. That's my thought process.
So you take that into your home life as well with your kids?
Yeah. My kids, they get upset because I don't ever let them win. Maybe it's my immaturity, but I'm not gonna let 7-year-olds beat me in anything.
Now, my problem was always when we played like Chutes and Ladders, because talk about a game of luck.
It's just luck.
So I figure that's a game I can handle losing, but anything else I'm not losing.
Yeah, I don't play those games because I might lose.
Right. All right. Well, Coach, thank you so much. Good luck to you as you go into Substate, and good luck in the rest of the year.
I appreciate it. We'll need it.
Thanks so much for watching the VarsityKansas.com Big Show. Hey, we just had all this coverage of the state wrestling meet. Make sure to check that out at VarsityKansas.com and in the Wichita Eagle. Enjoy the week of basketball.